So you finally completed your work, Blakemoor. Unfortunately, you'll never have a chance to collect the reward from your master. Okay. The grimoire that will open this world's gates to devils. It must belong to me. You be the book, perhaps I'll spare your life. Somehow I doubt that shit. Has that lie ever worked? Give it to me, and I'm your buddy suddenly now. Did you leave the door unlocked? No, I've spent too much time writing it. Get out, Sirket. Help me, my furious squirrels. If squirrels actually jump out and attack this damn thing, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. He really does have squirrels. Holy shit. Okay, buddy. I take it all back, man. You're awesome. What do we got? We got Furious Squirrels 1 and 2. This is probably how the one person, for those of you that don't know, I'm using a mod that gives us free spell, or access, excuse me, to spells that you don't have in the original version of the game. One of them is the ability to summon a squirrel horde like this. I wonder if that's how they did this, because it was already coded in the game that some of these types of pets, they just said, screw it, let's just make it into a spell. That's very inventive. I think that's pretty badass. All right, Dora, what do you got for me? We got Blakemoor. Blakemoor is actually registering as an enemy. See this? But I definitely want Sirket dead, as well as these Aranis Devil. And we've lost our buffs, of course. So let's even the playing field a little bit with a nice slow spell. Okay, I'm going to come over to these guys over here.
This will hurt.
Causing grief fits and blind spells. Juby, you come over this way, and I want you throwing bombs. He still has at least his mutagen buff on. And we all have the buff thanks to Tristan, as long as we stay in the circle. Let's throw some of these bombs on this devil trick. Oh yeah. That's some damage. Dude, got some health on you, don't you there, Sirket? Ooh. Eliza's turn. Eliza, give me some hand over here. Getting smacked around and I don't like it. Yeah. Oh my. They're laughing about the scroll attack. Must be tickling them. Reg's turn, and I think Reg would be most beneficial if we place him in a way that we can zap some bad guys. How might we do that? Come on over here, Reg. Can you feel the love tonight? Alright, good job. Tabia. We already got this guy set up for some beautiful sneak attack love. And why don't you do a 5-foot stutter step this away. Activate your Rod of Awesomeness and acid. Oh, are they immune to acid? Maybe electric. Damn it. Oh, they have spell resistance. Never mind, that's not your fault. What was that? Ooh, SR25. Okay, okay. I hear you. Well, you know what isn't something that worries about spell resistance is spells that don't have spell resistance checks. Like a whip spell. Suck it. At the very least, it'll slow them down and give them a penalty to their dexterity as well as their swing. So that's of benefit for us. Octavia, you're done. Tristan's turn. Tristan, I want you to 5-foot stutter step this direction. What might you do to help us out here, brother? Here we go. Undead. Come to the rescue. Yeah. Oh, hell. Bro just turned himself into a giant-ass gold dragon. Wait, is that gold or is that brass? I think it's a brass dragon. What? No, it's gold. I don't remember gold dragons having the freaky-ass frills there. They always have the goat beard-looking things, the little tentacles. Whatever. Dora's turn. Smacky, smacky time. Oh yeah, there's some damage. There's some more damage. Nice. Step away. 2B. Let's see her cut. Oh yeah. She's done. And then come Come on over here, buddy. Still got one more dibble to take out. The squirrels are having their fun. Eliza, I don't want to get in my own web spell, so let's just blast him from a distance. Immune to fire, should have figured that out. That was my bad. Oh, got him though with those squirrels. Reg's turn. I still like the blasty blast. Sorry, squirrel buddy. Octavia, she can come over here. And why don't you try... Oh no, let's do a snowball spell, because that doesn't have spell resistance either. Yeah. And I'm going to throw on that cantrip and do the acid splash just to see if it'll work. Well, you have to hit him, Octavia. That's part of the thing there. 23 touch attack. That's not that bad. It's a pretty good dexterity bonus right there. That's 18. It's a 28 dex. Oof. 28 or 29. That's a solid dexterity score. Well, you know what? Auto hit is auto. That's what I was told. Devils bet they have bones. Yeah, they do. Holy hell, he's going all flame. Look at him. I didn't know you could combine Fiery Body with Dragon Form. That's actually pretty badass. Fiery Body is an amazing spell, by the way. Oh, and cast Bolstering. How does he get 2 spells in one? You dick. Fiery Body is the one that gives you like a massive dex bonus. And then, of course, it allows you to do fire damage with your unarmed attacks, which, again, the Dragon is all about unarmed attacks. Everything they do is pretty much an unarmed attack. They got claws, they got bites, they got tail slaps and wing bites, or swings. So everything's doing extra damage from that. And then all his fire spells get a bonus to DC check as well. He's immune to fire, but I think he was either immune as the Gold Dragon or pretty goddamn close. And has a ridiculous amount of other stuff going for him here. So this is one scary dude. He's not the slacker that I thought he was a moment ago. Fireball. Yeah, man. Damn it, keep doing the same thing. Jubilas. Kill him with force.
Will they ever learn?
There we go. Press L to make our air effects go away. Oh hell, we just got invaded. Well, glad I got rid of my web spell in time for this. Oh shit, that's a hellhound. Alrighty then. Oh, what to do? I am going to... Well, let's see if these things like... Oh, maybe not acid. How about cold? See if these things like cold. They apparently do not. That works for me. Siriket's back. Wait a minute. Just take her out.
I still got it.
Oh shit. Tristan, help me, Tristan. Heal me now. Keep forgetting we don't have our buffs on. We rested while we were helping him with the goddamn book. Should be letting the pets go first. I am being a very careless adventurer today. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm just extremely tired. But Jubilas can have some fun with some bombs still. Whoop. Some ass. Nice, man. Oh, that's sexiness. Oh, she teleport away again. I wonder how many times we have to do this fight. Or if I should be using like a banish spell. That's interesting. Well, we still got our friends to take care of. And at this point, I don't mind busting out some... what? A little flame strike because it's combination damage. Oh wow, didn't overcome. Oof, 17. Yeah, alright. Tavia. I'm up here, hon. Alright, so she has these telekinetic fist abilities. This is something that comes from her specializing in the transmutation school. Okay, so she gets a certain number of uses per day. I forget. It's like 3 plus her intelligence modifier or some shit like that. So these are nothing more than a force, I believe, or bludgeoning. Yeah, bludgeoning damage, ranged touch attack. But she can sneak attack them. So again, if sneak attack is applicable. Like so. And again, that's because of that little goofus right there. Now we activate our Meta Magic Rod and try to hit this doofus with some acid. And we are able to hit them. Notice how he reduced the acid from 4 to 0. But the sneak attack went through 39 minus 6. So 4 and 6 is 10, so they have DR 10 against acid. See that? So let's get Reg up here now. I don't think he's going to be able to do much though. I could hit him with a lightning bolt spell that's intensified, but his okay, so now this is a chance for me to show you this trick. We have a spell. You see the borders on it? This is something that I've meta magicked. This literally is my way of letting me know that this is a better than normal spell. Now, the border just is whatever you set it as you make the book. You can make it a single border up on the corner here, a single border at the bottom here, or both. I always do both, just easier. And then you get multiple colors to pick from. So you can have it being yellow, or red, or orange. You get the idea. So, he only has one meta magic, so everything's yellow. It's just easier that way. And again, the double border helps it draw my attention. But this is a problem for him because he's a spontaneous caster. Because he's a spontaneous caster, something that was added after the fact. It didn't used to be this way, but it makes sense. Spontaneous casters have way too much liberties when it comes to using meta magics. So what they did, the developers decided, or maybe it's pen and paper canon for Pathfinder, I don't know, that they decided that you cannot cast spontaneous spells at the normal speed that have been meta magicked. Okay, with your own meta magic. Now, if not talking like meta magic rods and shit like that, that's different. So, if he wants to cast this, it will take him a full turn, which means I cannot move, which obviously I have already, so I can't cast this spell. However, this little doodad here allows me to activate that and cast any meta magic spell as if it was the normal speed. Okay, now I want you to see the A that got used. Now notice the damage output. 14d6 plus 14. Remember, he's an electric dragon type. A blue dragon, to be specific. So, any electric damage he does is 1 more point per die roll. So 14 dies, so extra 14 here. There is gear, as you know, that of a necklace that'll give him extra electric damage if I gave it to him. There is a piece of gear out there that is extra electric damage if I gave him the robes, which he wouldn't like because, again, he's all about being a magus. But if he was a sorcerer, for instance, it'd be amazing. But there's also another piece of gear out there that's specifically for Reg. That's part of his quest line, where if we get it, I want to say it's a cloak. The cloak can only be worn by Reg, and it gives him another +1 damage to all electric attacks, which is perfect for him. So not only like an electric spell here, which of course was kind of lame, but still a solid hit. Notice his other favorite spell, Shocking Grasp, as most magi love. Level 1 Shocking Grasp that's intensified is either level 1 or level 2, depending on how you set it up. And this will do 10d6 of damage for him, best case scenario, which he can do right now. Having said that, 10d6 plus 10 because he's an electric dragon type, then throw on that cloak of his, 10d6 plus another 10 plus the 10, so he's at 20. Give him the necklace, he's at +30. Give him the robes, he's at +40. That's the best I think I can get him for electric attacks. So this could do 10d6 plus 40 damage per strike, which means he casts that on his weapon, and it will do a minimum with the best gear and everything that I can for him, and then having intensified it, it'll do 50 minimum damage. Maximum, was that 60 and 40? 100 damage per hit. So again, every time he casts it and it hits with his weapon. But remember, the benefit for Magi is that you can cast it through your weapon, and if the weapon crits, the spell crits. The spells can crit naturally anyway, because they're touch attacks. But if they only crit on the nat 20. His weapon, however, is a crit fishing weapon, which means it's a highest crit range possible. So the weapon by itself should be a scimitar. In his case, more likely than not. It could be a rapier or kukri, but scimitar is usually his go-to weapon. And that's a range of 18, 19, and 20. Now, that's only 15% chance that you could crit. But if you make it a keen weapon, which he can do with this little doodad right here, he can make any weapon he's wielding a keen version of that weapon, which doubles the threat range for critting. So instead of it being 18, 19, and 20, then it becomes 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So on any of those rolls, that's a 30% chance now for him to crit, or at least try to crit. So if he does that, and he crits that bastard with that weapon, charged with his spell that we just mentioned, again, maximum damage was 100, critting would double that range. So instead of 100 damage for just the spell that hits, it would now discharge a 200 per hit point damaging electric attack. See that? And again, we could have also not only maximized that, we could have also empowered it, which makes it 50% stronger. So again, take that 100, make it 150, take that 150 and double it from critting, and that turns it now into 300 points of damage from one spell, and just by him wearing the appropriate gear. You can see why Reg is one of my favorites. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Let's get back to killing some stuff. Dorraj's turn. I don't want to get too close to these doofuses again. I have this problem. I will, however, since we're clearly having fights, and I think teleported away, I'm going to buff up a little. A little greater invis never hurt anybody.
Dawn flower.
Oh hell.
Stand with
We just lost our buddy. This is the clear and obvious point that we don't want to buff up before this fight. And of course I did, didn't I? Son of a bee. Alright, load game. There's always a save as you walk into an area. See the autosave? So that's us literally walking through the door. So we go to the autosave spot. We should not have our buffs on us yet, which gives us a chance to also look around before talking to this doofus, because we did not fully explore this dungeon either. So let's actually do that. Quick save, so we know where we can come back to. Remember there was stuff over here.
In due time.
Stuff over here. So random assortment of just weird stuff everywhere. Of course, the freaky deaky circle of summoning the guy's working on.
I'm there.
Oh hell yeah, I want that loot. I want that thing. A rusty metal thing.
Done and done.
Hell yeah, I want that. What was that? Robe of False Death. Ooh, 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 ooh. And a Charlatan's Locket. The Binding of the Prince. We'll look at that here in a moment. My god, this guy's got all kinds of kick-ass shit in his little
I do
hoard of
what I
stuff.
must.
Give me all that stuff. A little cogwheel, we can sell those, remember? Those are like the dryads, little leaf things that you find on the ground. A weird magical thing, obviously, of faraway origin. This dude is pretty badass now that we know better. His lies are not lies. So we actually have to trust everything he says in this story. Holy hell, man. Alright, let's quick save that again. And we're not, like I said, we're not buffing up. I will buff up, though, with Zubalos
Brilliant ideas.
mutagen. It lasts for a long time.
Together we stand.
And these are hour per level. So I can at least buff up with those. Because we're going to be here for several hours, is the concern. Our buffs wear off us as a result. So we don't want to do anything that's
I
like
won't
that.
let you down.
But
Right here, my friend.
also having said that, I believe I had
You require
Jubilos
my
use
assistance?
heroism on her. And she has a good bluff check coming. And this would be a bonus to her bluff check, so I don't mind buffing her for that. Anything that's an hour. Oh, Reg does.
Together we are unstoppable.
Right here. I'll need to put that up there too. This is an hour per level for rings. In fact, I have that same thing. So, quick save on all that. And actually, on that, should Reg actually have wings for free? Oh, he does. So that's a waste. Oh, well maybe I'll respec out of that spell now. He gets wings for free for being draconic. See that? They're not the same on me. See how I don't have them? And I have all kinds of stuff that's just off right now.
I will
Let's,
not falter.
Okay. I do want to have... There we go. I want to make sure no one's got meta magic rods on or anything silly
Quiet.
going on
I'm
here.
thinking.
Reg.
Any fun to be
Reds don't even
had?
have anything. We gotta give Red some stuff. Hold on a quick second here, fellas. Oh, also we wanted to look at that loot. Let's actually do that super quick first too. This might be something useful in here. Weapon-wise, that's Ravina's Kiss. Robe of False Death. Okay, I'll read this. Immunity to critical hits, but suffer a -6 penalty to Constitution. Haha. Who might that benefit, class? Remember our undead buddy back home? We have 2 undead buddies. One's Jaethel, but she wears armor, and she's a Inquisitor. Now, having said that, you could take her build, just like I've done for this Inquisitor, and give her a monk dip. Something like traditional monk, 1 level in. And that would give her access to armor for being a monk, fighting defensively and all that shit, right? Her wisdom, that's really, really high for Jaethel, would be a solid bonus then for her. And she could wear something like this. Now, what did that do to her again? Now, it takes her con down, but she doesn't have con because she's undead. See that? She also doesn't get any armor then as a result because she's using her armor slot for this. But now she's immune to crits. That's a tough son of a bitch. If you ever made an undead character that can literally wear nothing but robes, and you're okay with wearing robes like this is to your benefit. Literally, straight up just immunity from ever being critted. Doesn't matter how hard they hit you, you're still going to have uber health because you're undead. And I'm assuming that you're a charisma-based caster, like the other one we have back home is not either. She's an intelligence-based caster. That's the, my mercenary, what's her name? The Proto-Lich. Proto-Lich has the ability to be, because she's undead, she has no con stat, she has a dash, so she could wear this, and again, she doesn't wear anything but robes usually anyway, so this is perfect for her. The problem again then is her charisma is not very high, so she has some charisma, so she has extra HP because of that, but it could have been better, right? The point is, if you were to do this properly, and you could get to the point where you had this in the game, you're undead, you're a charisma-based caster, which means you're probably either a paladin, which an undead paladin would be funny as shit, but you're a paladin, or you're a sorcerer of some kind, and there's some sorcerers that are not charisma-based, so make sure you're grabbing the right kind, or you're an Eldritch Scion, which have to be charisma-based. That's what Reg is. See his charisma? So again, if you max out charisma for your con, start out as undead, you could have a really tough undead son of a bitch, and then you slap something like this on your character, immune to crits, baby, and that character will have health into the 300 range. So while, yes, they may hit you, and again, you buff up with your spells and everything besides, they may hit you, but when they do, it's never going to be a crit. It's just going to be full damage, whatever that could be, and that could still hit pretty hard. But with 300 hit points and such, you're soaking up shit left and right. Now, I have recently posted videos for specific builds that I thought were interesting. Oracle was another one of those that's an interesting build choice for you, because I think there's an Oracle, either the Oracles are all charisma based, or you could still have fun with it being like a wisdom based caster and have just enough charisma to make an undead build appealing. But the reason that the undead would be appealing for an Oracle is you get to choose what type of healer you want to be, or cleric, sort of, because they're kind of like cleric spontaneous casters. Very similar to the Favored Soul, for those of you that have ever played Neverwinter Nights 2. A spontaneous caster that has access to some cleric spells, but not all. And the reason that's important is because you get to choose whether you want to do cure spells or inflict spells. Well, because you're undead, if you pick the inflict spells, you can actually heal yourself with them. So now imagine walking around with like 300 hit points, being immune to crits, having all kinds of kick-ass cleric spells, and you literally can heal yourself. So when you do take some surge damage, which is going to happen, you have the ability to instantly go, poof, I'm healed. And if you use the AoE inflict wound spells, assuming you're not fighting undead, right? You can AoE damage the bad guys and heal yourself at the same time. That would be super fun for me. And again, once you get to this, which is, again, late in the game, but so what? You still have plenty of protections up until that point and other robes to appeal that are appealing. But once you get this bad boy, man, that could be super fun. I could really see soloing a build that's an undead son of a bitch with high charisma. Maybe as an evil playthrough. Summon Movanti. Oh no! He's summoning the devils and the angels. He's trying to figure shit out. Alright, here's our intimidation check. Success. What are you doing here? I learned more about you, blah, blah, blah. I'm doing this simply because I don't know that there's not some kind of interaction where you literally need to do all these conversations. Okay. Prime, it's time to finish the grimoire. The book is almost finished. Arcana check. And again, we do have an intimidation check. That won't give me the book immediately, which I'm kind of tempted to find out what that does. Because that wouldn't be a fight, right? Well, maybe we'll get the book anyway. And I don't want to piss off a dragon, let's just say it this way. I'll do what they are. Okay.
I need to catch my breath.
Oh, now she's tired. That's not good either. But now we have the ability to buff ourselves up because we blew our wad. this is a mistake on our part. I mean, it's not that we couldn't have pulled it out. But with losing Tristan like that, that was a bad omen. I love his little squirrels out there, though. It's just freaking hilarious. And one of them was just stupid. See him? He's an idiot. Look at him. Look at him. He doesn't even know what the hell he's doing. He's walking around. He's all stumbling around. They're smacking him around. Oh, that one's running backwards. Look at that doofus. What the hell are you doing, man? Okay, at least Tristan, like I said, puts his buff up immediately, that aura. So we have that. Clearly she's a problem, and so are these devils. But I don't want to go bogeyman crazy on them. And I don't want to hurt these squirrels, because they're clearly our allies. What I can do is AoE buff everybody and debuff the bad guys with one spell. Screw you guys. And it overcame it for those two, but not for one. But for Siriket it did. Oh, good. So at least one of them, the main one, got debuffed. So that's solid. And that's a buff to everybody else. So again, just to iterate that point, should be a bonus to our saves, a luck bonus here, here, and here, as well as a luck bonus to our swing. Now again, she has other stuff that can increase her luck bonus well beyond +1. But the point's still the same. This was a solid, everybody's be better, and every bad guy be worse. So for use of a spell. Wow, they don't like me. Alright, Reg. Why don't you pay him back for smacking your buddy with a little electric zappy zap, jackass. And then get in his face. Thanks, Reg. Stop shooting me, asshole. Wow. Shield spell. What the hell, man? Leave me alone. Why are you shooting me? He's the one that summoned you, you jackhole. And I don't have anything but movement left, so I'm just gonna swing over here and help Reg flank that doofus. She's busy with him, I think. So I'm gonna have Juby come over here and bomb the bejesus out of these fools. Thanks, buddy. Good work, man. Oh. She's pissy. Tristan, get your ass over here and heal me. Actually, we're probably okay. Come over here, though, to make sure I'm in your aura. And AoE heal. There we go. That's good enough. We don't need too much more, I don't think. And Octavia, we already took one down on the ground. Octavia can probably help with that regard as well. It's actually 5-foot stutter step, though, this way. Octavia, first things first. Do you have a AoE spell that can help the team? Like haste. Do. Good girl. That's extra dodge armor, extra swing for everybody, and extra movement too. Now she still has the potential of doing some damage, so we might as well do it. Let's do apparently she's immune. And we didn't activate our sneak attack potential, which we probably should have done. I assumed that she was being flanked by all these goddamn squirrels. Apparently that's not true. Eliza's turn. I'm going to have Eliza... In fact, I'm going to have Eliza AoE buff us for electric. The reason for that is, again, we she'll summon her pets. They're going to be blasting electricity everywhere. And Reg also does that too, and I don't want to hurt anybody. So, some awesome protection. That's nice, Reg. Okay. Do me a favor, brother. I want you to... Actually, I want you to cast a spell. I need shield spell. And come over here and flank this fool. Dora. Get your blur up. This will also help keep you alive. And come over here and help Reg. Oh, snap. Did she just freaking kill Blakemoor? Well, that just happened. Guess we shouldn't have done that.
Primitives.
Jubilees, kill this fool. That's not good. That means I probably should have focused fired Sirica at first. I don't know what that does to us, guys. We may have to reload this just for principle, for keeping him alive. Not to mention that I don't want this to happen.
This failure.
Wow. Yeah, okay.
Their
Nope.
life ends here.
We're noping out of that situation right goddamn now. Wow, this is a tough fight. This is what I mean when I said difficult content that scales with the party, that's decent and fun, and definitely fair. She has buddies. It's perfectly acceptable to expect her to have her friends show up and help kick our ass. It distracts us, keeps us from fighting her. This was a solid, well thought out fight. Since we're already doing this as a scum save, I am actually going to do something slightly different this time, just to see what happens. If it's something completely weird, then I won't do it. But I'm going to do the intimidation check, because I know we'll pass it unless she rolls a 1, to see what happens if we get the book. Blakemoor hands you the book and turns away, bitterly offended and grumbling. Oh, just take it. What should I care? Ruffians break in, making threats. Bunch of XP. Time to go. So what do we just get there? Yeah, we're not going to keep this, by the way. This is just I want to see what happens. Blakemoor's Grimoire. 1 round per level. Target point within close range. An extremely thick tome consisting of hundreds of pages. There's an embossed golden cherub on its cover. The pages are inscribed with archaic writings and images of various bizarre creatures and landscapes, drawn in a classical style. The text is confusing and full of logical twists. You feel your head swimming and quickly become lost if you try to read more than a page at a time. It would take a very long time to read the whole thing. This spell summons a furious squirrel swarm. It appears when you designate and attacks and acts according to its initiative check results. It attacks your opponents to the best of its ability. That's pretty good. It says 1 round per level, caster level 1 though, so does that mean it only is there for 1 round? Because that's some crap. Let's actually nope out of that situation too, but that's funny. I assumed that it was going to be broken and not have any abilities, so, but that's funny. All right, and again, we do have our investment buffs on at the very least. Intimidation. What are you doing here? I want to know more about you. Tell me all your lying bullshit stories, man. Why do you stay here? More important things to do. Finish that grimoire. I can possibly help you.
I need to catch my breath.
Well, we gotta hope for a better initiative roll than what we got last time, though, because we got fucking peppered with arrows, man, and that's some honky bullshit. Yeah. Hurry up. This part sucks. Kitty's over here playing around. And there goes our panda. And our snake. Oh shit. I wonder if this is because of us. See that part? Did you leave the door unlocked? I think he's talking to us. He kicked the door down. And basically his wards fell down then and she was able to get in. Well, he already shot at me once. Jublos, can you help at all with protection for the team? Yes, you can. Stone Skin. Yes, thank you, Juby. Come over here. Dora's turn. I need a shield spell. And I don't want to get anywhere near that bitch because she cray-cray. I do want to flank this fool. Eliza. We're not going to do the protection buff just yet, or the prayer just yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have her summon out her pet and get more minions on the battlefield, and we can directly control them. So Eliza, I want you to come over here and help me flank this fool. Thank you. Now, pets that are temporary, go feel free to engage this biatch. Yeah, squirrels. Sure, what's what? Reg. Okay, now his turn. I definitely want to buff up him. Get some shield spell up here.
I'll cut you.
He'll flank this fool, because when they start shooting... we'll be able to attack of opportunity. That's why I'm doing that. Now, Octavia, on the other hand, we definitely need her to start killing this biatch. So what we're going to do is we're going to use this impromptu sneak attack just to make sure this works. Activate our lesser quicken magic rod, and we know that this will hit it. And the sneak attack damage was applicable. See that? That's because, again, the 4 and the 37 combined was a 41. So it's reduced to 31, which means they have a DR 10 against acid. But it was still able to hurt her. Now let's take a look at her health. It's a drop in the bucket. Now, she's too close to him. She has clearly a two-handed great axe, and she's probably power attacking is my guess. But don't forget she also has the cleave ability. And how do we know this? Because she had literally killed the squirrels not too long ago, and suddenly just like did a massive cleaving finish on her enemies nearby, which included the dragon. And the dragon got freaking critted and screwed over. So what do? We need to push her away or paralyze her. I'm of a mind that pushing her away might be our better bet. It's more attacks in one combat round. Both of them have spell resistance applicable, so there's not a whole lot I can do about that. But this might be our only real chance to straight up hurt her. Well, we could use glitter dust to try to blind her, but then we blind the squirrels as well. So I'm going to use this and get the impromptu sneak attack with it as well. She disappeared. Good job. So she was managed to hit her enough times that she's actually able to kill her. So Acid Splash did its damage. Here's the force attack. Notice how none of that got reduced in damage, and it's the intensified version that I use, so it's getting the 7d6 plus 1 of damage instead of the 5d6 plus 1. So that's nice. And then she's getting all this massive sneak attack damage on top of it besides. And so she's doing even more damage, like more damage with the sneak attack than the spell itself, which is pretty damn baller. And again, a lot of that comes from her impromptu sneak attack. Really nice combo there. Now it gives us a chance to buff up while finishing off her little brethren over here. So Tristan, on that note of buffing up, why don't you give yours? Well, let's give everybody a blessing. There's a little chance for everybody to swing a little bit better. And we're going to move over here so that everyone's within his circle of protection. Another way to protect us. Okay. Yeah, after a minute there, I thought it was going after one of my team. Alright, Jubilos, again, on that same note of buffing up for some protection. Get yourself a shield spell up, bro. And move over here. Dora, you got your shield spell on, right? Blur spell.
This will hurt.
And you're still allowed to attack in the same combat round. Gotta love meta magic, man. Or the hell's that called? Spell combat / spell strike. You gotta love that. That's why I love Magi so much. Eliza, get yourself your well, you don't need that because you're in the aura right now. However, poison could be an issue. Let's get delayed poison on the team. There we go.
Do not
She does
hold
not,
back.
unfortunately, get the ability to attack in the same combat round as she casts a spell. The Wyvern can come over here and start fucking with this devil. Yeah. Take that 2 points of damage and like it. Hell, the squirrels did more damage, bro. Oh, they went to melee style. Alright, so it's Reg's turn. Let's actually do that intensify shocking grasp on this bitch. I want to show you how he's not going to get multiple attacks in a round because, again, it's the intensified version. Remember, he's a spontaneous caster. So it takes a full round for him to do this. But with spell combat on and spell strike on, I believe he should be able to cast it and swing once with his weapon. Just once. If I activated this first and then did this, it would be just like normal. Cast a spell, attack, 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 however many attacks he would normally get. So let's do it the generic way first to see what happens. Yep, just the once. And again, you see he did not overcome the spell resistance of the target, and therefore the spell did not discharge properly. So that was a complete waste of a spell. At least we hit them. And again, he has the ability to fear them, because he's got his Cornigan Smash, like me. So he has at least the ability to shake in the target, which is the little gray shimmer that you're seeing around the target. So they're at a -2 to their swing, -2 to their armor, or a bunch of other weird shit, like saves. Straight up screw them over is the point. Octavia, definitely get your shield spell up on that. I don't need you taking a massive hit to the face. But she can also still do work with this Lesser Quicken Rod. Let's do the acid cantrip on this one. Sneak attack, shut it back off again, and her turn is over. Nicely done, ma'am. Tristan's turn. Now, we just bust everybody up with that. Let's actually do a remove fear, just because I don't want to have that be an issue. We're fighting devils after all, so it's entirely possible that's going to be something that is a problem. He's got his fiery body up now, so he's actually awesome. And this fiery body, one of the other reasons you like fiery body, not just the fire and the immunity to fire and all that stuff. Notice this other stuff he's immune to. Blindness, critical hits, ability, score damage, disease, electricity, poison, and stunning. He's immune to a shit ton of stuff. He's susceptible to cold, but literally if he threw up resist cold and protection from cold on himself, he'd be pretty okay. Even with cold spells coming in, he'd still be probably fine. And there's probably something else out there that can make you immune to cold that I'm just not thinking of off the top of my little pea brain. Jubilos, get yourself a blur. And again, that's basically your turn. Maybe get a little closer in here. I don't think that she'll show up again until we kill these guys, so this gives us a good solid chance to buff up. I know this is stalling tactics. I don't care. He still has his wings, but know who doesn't have wings yet is her. And she gets beat around quite a bit. So that's a nice buff for her.
You should have run!
And sadly, I was not close enough. Apparently, I had to move towards her to cast that spell, which means I didn't have movement to swing at this guy. Kind of a shame. But now that she's buffed up in that regard, I am going to... Divine Power, that word. Spell resistance of our own. Prayer.
Put on a sentence.
Luck bonus to everybody and a penalty to the bad guys.
We shall overcome.
Alright. Nice. Good job. Squirrels, eat your face off. Oof, bastard's still hitting on me. And I got some solid armor besides, so he must have got a lucky swing in there. Yeah, he rolled a nat 20. See how he did not confirm his crit? He literally wasn't able to hit me again without hitting another nat 20. So again, a really reduced chance for him to crit on me. Reg, what do you got buff for you right now? Shield spells up, you got your magical vestment, you got your wings. Stone skin, bless, immunity to poison and reduce fear, prayer, and the aura from Christian. I could do mirror image and that's basically it. Maybe I could do... Oh, he doesn't have blur on. Let's get blur on.
Now, hey, ora.
Die for me.
Don't forget his dragon bite. That's a nice little upgrade for him. The dragon bite ability, and it does electric damage as well. It's weird that it doesn't do extra electric damage. You'd think that they would have thrown that in there too, because it's not that much damage. A 1d6 plus 1 would not have broken the game. But again, it's cool that he even gets the bite attack. Octavia's turn. And she's pretty good right now. Maybe a reduced person, but I think we probably just want to finish these fools off. So let's do a little snowball spell to the face of this doofus. Add some sneak attack love. And since this doofus is within range, let's just do a cantrip. Ah, she missed. It's okay, kid. Get him all. Tristan. I've taken damage, so let's just do AoE heal. Not enough to get me to full, but enough to make me not worry. Oh, this guy's really buffing up himself, too. Alright, Reg had a better chance of surviving that fight. Now I think it's time to finish off this doofus. Boom. Well, okay. Okay, Hellhounds. It's got to be these guys up here now. So let's get to the edge of Tristan's circle. Right? You don't want to fall outside of the range of that because he is buffing us right now. That aura, just to show it to you here. Protective aura. He's giving us +4 deflection in case we don't have it already, which I think I do. +4 resistance in case you don't have it already, which I think I do. But again, I'd like to make sure that that's on. What I can do is I can throw out a Glitter Dust spell. Got 4 of the 5 that I hit with it. Suriket's immune. She succeeded at least in her check. There's no spell resistance on that because it's a conjuration spell. Well, not because it's conjuration spell, but kind of the spell that it is. So literally 4 dudes are straight up blind right now of the 6 that you see here. That's basically like saying that everybody on our party has greater invis on. That's not bad. Eliza, now that we've actually blinded these fools, I don't mind her bum rushing these bastards. Oh, that was pretty. Wyvern. Make your way over here, bro. You were a slow little critter, ain't you? Oh, you're shooting at Eliza? Really? She doesn't have that good armor right now. I guess I don't have Shield of Faith up, so that's probably part of it. Reg, you come way the hell over here, buddy. Alright, we can do Dragon's Breath. We don't want to hurt her. That was not bad. Took out one of the puppers. Octavia's turn. Come all the way past his aura of protection, kiddo. Because we really need to put a smack down on something. I'm thinking, let's test our sneak attack on this Hellhound. Nice. And since we already have that on, technically, it should still be sneak attack potential for this combat round. Let's actually use the... Nice. So she disappeared again. All the way over here, Tristan. And do me a favor and let's create a Guardian armor. Wait, no, that's going to take a full turn, isn't it? Yeah, damn it. I always forget you can't move when you do that. These ones I can do, though. Here you go. Oh, she is here. She just teleported backwards. That's weird. Huh. Take it to the chin. Suck face. Oh yeah. They like me now. Jubilos, move your butt all the way up to here. And I believe they are within range of your bombage. Let's work on the devil here, though. Boom. Yep. Nice. One more. Oh, that was pretty. And splash damage on her is damage to take her down to half. That's pretty sweet. Of course, I don't know how much health she had before. Dora's turn. Can I charge this biatch? I can. Oh, teleported again. Is she gone this time, or did she just port to another location? Let's take a quick gander. Looks like she's gone, I don't know about for good. It didn't kill her. And her pets are still here. I wonder how we actually deal with this mess. Hope this is not something I'm missing. Alright, here's Eliza again. She's got skeletons helping her flank this fool, but she can come up here and completely whiff. Dude, come on, man. You gotta roll better than a 5. Whatever. Okay, anyway. These guys have abilities, by the way. I need to put that stuff down here. I don't know if these go away the moment I freaking unspawn this thing or not, but I should try to remember that they have the ability to charge. Reg's turn. Come up here, Reg.
Bleed for me.
There you go. Solid hit. Tavia. I think you just use your bow on.
Consider me provoked.
Not. Apparently you suck. What's going on with your misses here? Well, correct wisdom help, but male 13, you're not that good at swinging with your bow just yet. And you probably need some dexterity armor or upgrades. Tristan, auto hit this fool. You know the devils have bones. There's a 49. That's a solid crunch. Skeletons going in and do their thing. Nice. Alright, Juba lost. I'm of a mind that this fight's almost over, so let's get another buff up just in case she comes back. So give me some speed. Dorraj's turn. I want my mirror image on myself just in case again, too, because I don't know what this next fight's going to be. It could be gnarly. Liza, wail on her.
As one.
There we go. Alright. Where might more bad guys be? Oh, hell. Blakemoor's just sitting here being a bum. Right, Reg. Move your zippy ass all the way down here. Can you reach them? You can. Oh, that appear to do anything. Alright. Octavia. Join Reg. And I want you to throw out a whip spell. There we are. Feel better about that. Tristan, come over here to be our aura of protection guy. And I'm just going to have you wait your turn. Everybody will come over here to get within the area of effect. And then we'll think about where we're going to attack. I wonder if I'm missing something like we save her for last kind of thing. Kill all her friends first and then her. Because we've been wiping her out early on purpose because she was so mean to us at one time. But maybe, just maybe, he didn't have the range. Okay. It's your turn. Dora, come all the way over here, buddy. And nope. I'm gonna move over to the very front line here. Oops. If you accidentally click on one of your team, it deselects the character that you're going to move, so be real careful. But she's here, and you know what she can do that I haven't been doing is summoning pets. Let's have these guys die for us, basically. They go crazy with the electric attacks. I think this is a chance to weaken them at the very least. Alright, Hellhounds are doing nothing. Reg come all the way over to here. I think if we rotate our camera, I think the problem was he tried to shoot through the pillar. And you wouldn't think that that would be an issue in a video game, but the game developers have gone out of their way to make sure stuff actually does block things. That's kind of nice that they did that, quite frankly. So we could do it again. Instead of hitting it this time like this, we can hit it like this way over here to try to take out these guys. Maybe hit like a few more. There we go. And And it could have been that we just didn't see any numbers because we weren't within visual range of them taking damage. So it may have worked. We just didn't see it, for instance. But I think not, because this guy here would have been one of the guys hit, and he didn't take any damage. Okay, I want you to come over here, Octavia, to the edge of the circle. Is there a spell you have that can reach any of these fools? Magic missile. See it again, visual. She wasn't able to see him because she was behind the pillar. So she had to move within range of seeing him, and then she couldn't cast her spell. Tristan, move a little closer, bro. We need some help here. There we are. And you can do stuff like... Here's a cold ice strike. It's okay. It's damage. I'll take it. And we can capitalize on some more damage with a nice bone shake. Nice. Okay. These guys are definitely getting tougher, though. We got more devils each time. And more hellhounds each time. So hopefully this is one of our last fights. I hate to see what the penultimate fight's going to be. We're getting caught in our webs. Wow, that was not cool, bro. Juby, you need to come over here. And I want you to cast, no, your airwalk on you. So that you're immune to these goddamn webs. Dora, you have your wings, so you should be immune to them, right? Yes. So we could come over here and mess with Siraket, but I don't want to. I'm going to come all the way back here and mess with Hellhounds. And we're going to try to kill all her friends first and then save her for last. The skeletons will slow her down, is the goal here. Does she have wings? I believe it casts wings on her. Yes. Okay, so she's got her wings. She's immune to this area effect stuff too. Nice work, Kit.
We shall
Might as well
overcome.
move a little closer if you can. Just stay right there and focus on those dudes. They want to be your friend. Matter of fact, I'll even let the winged whatchamacallit come up in here. Yeah, he's probably going to get caught in the damn web spell. Damn it. Oh well. That's what it is. Again, as long as it's fodder, I don't mind. Reg. Okay. You got magic missile. There we go. There we go. Little something from old Gungar. Now this is Octavia's turn to shine. She does not have protection from the webs. I don't think. And she's already tired too, so that's another problem for her. The fatigue. But she does have magic missile. Soften them up. That works. They don't like me very much. They keep trying to shoot me. Tristan, do you have wings proper? Not right now. You can do that though. And he does an extra damage now. So, what can we do with that extra damage, Tristan? How about some Hellfire Ray on these bastards back here? Maximized. Suck it. Good job, Tristan. Yeah, skeletons are going to just stick around a little bit, but basically... Juba lost. You're immune, so you can come on in here now and throw some bombs, bro. Or bomb, excuse me. Sorry about that, Juby.
This will hurt.
Solid hit from that guy. Eliza, 5-foot stutter step and come around here too. Smack. Smack again.
Strike as one.
These guys are just slowing it down again. Okay, that's part of the appeal here. We do have our protection from Electricon, don't we? No, we do not. Oh shit. Okay. Come over here, kid. Attack. Reg, you have protection. Give it to me, will you? I'm getting peppered over here, bro.
Dorraj, Han.
Thanks, buddy. And he'll get on top of his bellows so that when he shoots, you can get some attacks of opportunity. If he survives that long. Octavia's here, but she's going to have casting problems now that she's in the web proper. But it's okay. Are these considered people? Nope. Not surprising. Oh. Excuse me. I don't want to do Baleful Polymorph because that one turns them into something. And when they die in that form, you have to dispel it, I think, to make their gear come back. And that's just silly. But she does have her cantrip.